Hey, and welcome along to the goal setting coaching module. So here I'm going to be talking to you about setting you up for success rather than yet more frustration. This is a really important module. It's an important task for you to actually get done at the end of this coaching as well. So what we're going to go through today is how to effectively set goals to set yourself up to win. I'm going to talk to you about peeling the onion and why you need to do it, and basically then what to do when you know all you need to know. So when you got all that information. So most people get it wrong, okay? They set themselves up for failure from the start, okay? A lot of time people don't actually know what they want and certainly don't know why they want it, okay? They don't actually believe what they tell themselves, okay? That's a lot of the time. Someone could say, right, what's my target? My target is to lose 2 stone. That's what I want to do, but they don't truly believe it. It's just something they've said. It would be like me saying right now, I want to, I want to become a multi-millionaire in 6 weeks. Yeah, that'd be great, but I don't believe it. Okay, I don't believe that's going to happen for sure. Okay, so it's very easy to say things when they've got no meaning. Okay, now, as I said, a lot of people also are kind of too willing to let themselves fail. So not only do they set themselves up for failure, but they're kind of going to accept it. Maybe it's because they've failed at stuff in the past and they've just got in a habit of letting themselves fail. Maybe that's you potentially. Maybe you're in a habit of not seeing things through, or maybe not getting what you want, or what you think you deserve you want, or what you've worked for. So a lot of the time people actually just give up before they even really get going. So what we want to do is change that. And one of the things we're going to do now is look at the Super 6. So we're going to look at what you want, when you want it, why you want it, the price you're going to have to pay, whether you're willing to pay it, and then actually paying that price. So it's really important for us to find out what you actually want. It might be to look a certain way, to perform a certain way, to live a certain way, to be a certain way, to feel a certain way. It could be any of those things. Okay, it could be anything, what you actually really want. Once we've kind of got an idea about what you want, for instance, it might be I want to lose a stone, as an example, or be X amount of body fat, for instance. We want to get specific with it, So we want to, rather than someone say, I want to, I want to get more toned, for instance. It's okay. You want to be more toned, but what's that going to involve? What does that mean? All right, cool. So for me to look more toned, to have a better looking body for myself, I reckon I'm going to have to lose, a stone. In fact, last time I was looking in great shape, I was weighing 11 stone. I'm currently 12.5 stone. So maybe I've got a stone and a half to lose. So we can start to quantify it a little bit. Okay, so if you're looking at a weight loss thing, how much do we need you to lose? How much do you need to lose? Okay, if it's a body fat percentage, again, if you've done an assessment with us here, where are we at right now? Where do we want to get to? Okay, that's again, so we want to quantify things as best we can. If you need help with this, just get in touch with us, and we can talk to you and help you get even more clarity on it. Of course we can. Then we kind of got to think about what it's going to take to get you there as well. So keep that in the back of your mind. The next thing is to find out when you want it. Okay, so you know what it is you want, but now we want to kind of set a date. Make it realistic. So don't, for instance, say I want to lose 21 pounds in a week or yesterday, because that's not going to be helpful to you in the slightest. So do make your targets realistic. So think about what is achievable. Again, if you're not overly sure what's achievable, then speak to us and we can talk to you, help you out, and help you get even more clarity on it. Once you set that date, it's really important to stick to it. Again, like with even setting a goal, or even just saying I want to lose a stone, it's really easy to say something, harder to stick to it. So do make sure, if you're setting a date, we want to stick to it, okay? One of the things we do here in the studio is actually on the accountability wall. So for members who work with us here in the studio, we actually get you to write your goal up on the board. So if that's you, let's make sure we've got that done. You can also be accountable, to yourself, to friends, family members, to other members of your program, to your coaches. So having that accountability is really important, something that can actually help to drive you on. And that's one of the things we look to provide through the coaching for you. So then we want to find out why you want it, okay? So what we call it peeling the onion, okay? So we just keep peeling away the layers until we get to the core and we find out why it is you want it. We want to do this at least 6 times to get down to that core reason. For instance, it could go like this. I want to be 15% body fat within 12 weeks. All right, why is that? Because that's what I want. Okay, why? Because right now I don't like what I see in the mirror. All right, why is that? Because I don't feel as attractive as I used to. Okay, why is that? Because I've gained weight since having kids. All right, why does that make you feel unattractive? Because I've got fat in places I never used to have it. All right, why does that upset you? I don't feel confident enough to wear the clothes I love. Okay, why is that important to you? So, we basically keep peeling and peeling and peeling until we find the core reason. You might get there in 5, you might get there in 6, it might take you 10 whys, okay, but just keep going until you get to that core reason. And it might well not be the reason that you actually think it is when you set yourself the target in the first place. But we want to find out why it is, because that's a very, very powerful driving factor to help you succeed. Once we got all that, so we know what you want, when you want it by, we talked about why you want it. We want to know the price you're going to have to pay. We're not talking in terms of finance here. We're talking more in terms of getting up at whatever time to train, maybe prepping your meals, saying no to certain foods for a while, or even saying no to people for a while, certain people. The home life thing, are you going to have the support there, or is this something that you're going to have to pretty much go it alone? Okay, what is the price you're actually going to have to pay in order to get what you want? Once you've thought about the price, you've seen and determined exactly what you need to do. And again, if you need more help with that, then you need to chat to us as well, and we can help you out as much as is possible to get you that clarity. Okay, if we've not already done that with you. So, are you willing to do it? Are you willing to do X, Y, and Z in order to get what you want? Okay, if the answer is no, then you won't get what you want. It's pretty simple. If someone, if I want to go to Australia. Okay, I say, right, I really want to go to Australia, and one of the things I need to do is book a flight, but I don't book a flight, I'm not getting to Australia. It's that simple. If the answer is yes, you are willing to pay the price, then this is it, shortest slide. Do what you got to do to get what you want to get. So basically pay that price. Okay, so we've talked about what you want, get specific with it. When you want it by, again, let's set a date on it. Why you want it, again, let's make sure we get down to that core reason. Then we need to again talk about what we're going to have to do to get there, and once we know that stuff, we can actually make sure we get down to it and actually start paying that price and doing what you need to do to be successful, to achieve what you're setting out to achieve, and to get you where you want to be. So what we need you to do now is actually make sure you complete the tasks which have been uploaded to this module, okay? So we've got a goal setting task for you guys to do, so do make sure you get that done. Take some time with it, and really do make sure you get that done and get it done well, okay? At the bottom of that task or document, you'll find an accountability task. Now, if you're working with this in the studio, we're going to basically need you to get your goal written up on the accountability board down here and also posted into the coaching group as well. If you're working with us outside of the studio, then we're going to need you to just complete the task which we've got for you at the bottom of that goal setting document, as well as obviously, of course, making sure we get your goal posted up into your coaching group as well. So look, let's crack on with that, guys. Let's get it done, and I'm really excited to find out exactly what you want and why, and we'll catch up in the next module.